On behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Kenya, allow me to express our appreciation to the Director General for his timely, compelling and visionary report, Jobs, Rights and Growth, Reinforcing the Connection. We commend the ILO for maintaining an unwavering focus on the centrality of decent work in the face of global uncertainty, inequality and climate disruptions. The theme of this year's report is accurately aligned with the aspirations of the Kenyan government under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, which is rooted in promoting inclusive, sustainable economic growth through productive employment and social justice. Kenya has placed job creation at the core of our national development strategy. Our government has taken deliberate steps to stimulate employment across all sectors through an integrated approach that combines investment in infrastructure, targeted investments for micro, small and medium enterprises, and expanded access to credit through the Hustler Fund, a flagship financial inclusion initiative launched in 2022. As Kenya undergoes rapid urbanization, the demand for housing, commercial spaces, and infrastructure continues to rise. This growth has made the real estate sector one of the biggest job creators, offering young people opportunities in construction, property management, real estate agencies, and even technology-driven real estate startups. The Affordable Housing Plan has stimulated economic growth by creating 244,232 additional jobs in the construction sector. To address youth unemployment and skills mismatch, Kenya scaled up labor migration governance through the operationalization of the Labor Migration Management Strategy, including bilateral labor agreements with destination countries, enhanced pre-departure training, and reintegration services. These measures have contributed significantly to the protection and productivity of Kenyan migrant workers. Mr. President, in line with ILO's normative mandate, Kenya continues to uphold and promote international labor standards. The government has accelerated the domestication of ratified ILO conventions into national legislation, including recent amendments to the Employment Act, the Labor Institutions Act, and the Occupational Safety and Health Act, aligning our legal framework with emerging decent work priorities. Mr. President, social dialogue remains a cornerstone of our labor governance architecture. The National Labor Board, the Wages Councils, and the tripartite committees on labor law reforms have been instrumental in promoting consultative and participatory decision-making. Kenya's tripartite mechanisms are robust and functional and have been key in resolving industrial disputes, formulating policies, and setting minimum wages that respond to economic realities and social equity. Furthermore, Kenya's labor inspection and compliance framework has been modernized through digitization and capacity building of inspection officers. We are proud to report increased coverage and improved compliance in the formal and informal sectors, especially in relation to occupational health and safety standards, social security registration, and child labor elimination. Mr. President, growth that is not inclusive is neither sustainable nor just. Kenya has embedded social protection as a pillar of inclusive economic transformation. The National Social Protection Policy 2023 provides a comprehensive framework to extend income security and shock responsive safety nets to the most vulnerable, including persons with disability, older persons, and informal sector workers. Mr. President, to expand coverage of contributory schemes, we are implementing the Universal Social Health Insurance and reviewing National Social Security Fund Act to increase adequacy and sustainability. Informal sector workers are being brought into the fold through customized product and digital platforms. Climate change and its labor market implications remain a national priority. Kenya is investing in green jobs through the Green Economy Strategy and Implementation Plan, promoting circular economy principles and building adaptive capacity among workers through skilling for just transitions. Mr. President, Kenya acknowledges that decent work deficits and employment challenges transcend borders. We therefore reaffirm our support for the Global Coalition for Social Justice, championed by the Director General, as a vital platform for collective action and multilateral commitment. We encourage stronger cooperation among African states and development partners to scale up investment in decent work, particularly for youth, women, and persons in vulnerable employment. We further call for increased international support in financing employment-intensive infrastructure, strengthening social protection systems, and supporting just transitions in climate-vulnerable economies. In conclusion, Kenya remains firmly committed to the ILO's vision of decent work for all. We believe that reinforcing the connection between jobs, rights, and growth is not only a moral imperative, but an economic necessity. As we deliberate on this year's agenda, let us act with resolve, unity, and ambition to deliver on the social contract between governments, workers, employers, in the spirit of solidarity. Kenya stands ready to work with all member states to transform these aspirations into actions. And we thank you.